Hello, Internet.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back and better than ever because we got semifinal round number 2 of the Spooktacular Shootout here at the APA studio. Who do we got? Who do we got in this round? We got Kara at the Good Witch running the controls now.
We do.
Ooh, McNinjaface. The ever popular and quiet Robert. He doesn't say a whole lot, but he's got a hell of a pool game. Quiet Robert, skill level 3. McNinjaface, what did we say he was?
Skill level 7 in 9-ball.
So we got a 25-55 race?
I believe so.
Okay. 25-55. One of these two is going to move on to the championship next week. Quiet Robert has won the coin flip, and he will have the break.
So
what was that? Did you see
I
that
don't know
little hand
what he's
motion?
doing.
A little pretend coin flip? He doesn't say much.
No, he's pretty good. He's in character pretty good.
Big
Actually,
break.
Didn't they just come out with another movie, too, or something recently?
Who's they?
The Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh.
Quiet Robert's second cousin from, from...
Wasn't that originally the movie
Clerks?
Clerks?
Mm-hmm. Started off
that's
as
an
Clerks.
old movie.
It is.
It's got to be a 30-year-old movie?
To be a little a little
25?
nerdy. Kevin Smith is one of my favorite directors on the planet. He actually, if in the chat can correct me,
I was trying to bunch them all up.
McNinjaface just needs to warm up a bit.
McNinjaface.
I can't. Hey, couldn't see the one.
That's fair.
What was I supposed to?
I wasn't looking. I was running my mouth.
We're
about
pretty
Kevin
critical
Smith.
on you because you're the highest-rated player in the tournament. So our expectations sometimes are a little. What do they call that when your expectations are a little more than they should be?
We've put him on a pedestal. I don't know if that's the one you're looking for, but I think that
sounds close enough.
And he beat me last week, so I'm a little salty.
Oh, he did beat you last week.
He did.
McNinjaface. That was a.
He did. I cried for a week in a fetal position. I'm just now getting over it.
McNinjaface has a new McNinjaface mask. See how I did that?
No, I did.
McNinjaface mask.
I do now. Chad, I'm going to ask, how's the audio? Is everything sounding good? Looking good? Check that audio mixer for me real quick, just to make sure.
I'm just going to tell you guys that the numbers indicate that the people like watching the ladies a little bit better.
It's still early.
Okay.
It's still early. There's a lot of pool to play.
Quiet Robert on the board. That's a point.
And I think if
First point of the match.
McNinjaface bends over on the table in that outfit he's got on, not to be totally inappropriate.
What do we call that? A leotard?
A unitard, a leotard.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what? I have mad respect.
He does have fine legs, though. Look at that.
So let me ask you this.
Like Big Bird.
Mad King.
Big Bird, yeah, no.
Could you or I
Big
pull
Bird's
that
pretty damn
off?
strong, keep up the big head.
Long, tall, and thin.
So anyway, back to Kevin Smith as I abruptly
Who's Kevin
change
Smith?
He's the director of Clerks. It's him.
Oh, I
it's
lost
Quiet
track. Sorry.
Robert's twin brother or something like that.
Okay.
Paul, we got your back. But
Nice
anyway,
shot
he
there by
directed that whole
McNinjaface.
movie Clerks with like no budget, and it ended up being one of the most like iconic films of the planet.
Yeah.
What was the other ones he did? He did Clerks, and there was
Should
something
be
with a lady.
1-1, Kara.
Mallrats, but there was another one. Chasing Amy.
Quiet Robert starts piping up when he hears these.
Yeah, I know when
Kevin
he
Smith
starts hearing
movies.
about himself. Yeah. Of course, as a nerd, Kevin Smith also he does something with comics like Mad King Comics. I know he owns a shop. No!
It's a dead ball there.
It is a dead ball.
Ball in hand to McNinjaface. Let's see what he can do with this.
So if I remember playing McNinjaface last week, it took him a second to find his gear because my understanding is he does not have a pool table at the house.
Yeah, I don't play with 2 gloves either.
He doesn't play with I remember him.
Oh, the gloves. Are those part of the leotard? Or those?
I brought my stick this time though.
Are the gloves attached to the rest of the leotard?
Yeah.
Okay. He's in like a full bodysuit under there.
Yeah, he's committed.
Is it hot? Got to be hot.
Well, and we turned off the air
Turn the air
conditioning
off.
because of
Sweating him out in that little.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
leotard.
Quiet Robert over there is not. He's got a trench coat on.
These guys are gonna be sweating by the end of this.
Yeah.
That's
Make
all
him
right
work
though.
for it. So we're gonna have to solve that. We're gonna have to figure out how to make it cooler in here.
25-55 race.
There's a question for the chat. If there's any HVAC or production people out there, we're in a warehouse space, and we have air conditioning, and we need to we can't run it because it was really loud last round, I think.
So what do you want the chat to say? Like,
I want them to
turn it
solve my
off.
problem.
That's what we did. We
I
turned
know,
it off.
But if we're in here for 4 hours.
Oh. Fans.
Way too hard.
Quieter fans.
Aaron says hi from Ocala, Florida. Hello, Florida.
Ocala.
Ocala.
Which is just south of Gainesville.
Okay.
Go Gators. Gators
Double
are off.
railer?
Oh, look at this.
Double rail? No.
Ocala, yeah. Right there off 75 as you drive down to Florida, right down the middle.
Oh, I thought I overdid that.
Just south of Gainesville, where I went to college, University of Florida.
Kalina Cole, who I believe is one of our league operators, she says she wants to
Kalina.
see a match between Mona versus Tracy.
Oh, nice.
Who was Hazel
but it
and
doesn't
Hammer.
go. A match between who?
Mona, who I can only assume Mona Baker,
Try there.
and then Tracy, Hazel the Hammer from
Ooh,
last
Hazel
week.
the Hammer. We saw
Or
her
2 weeks
last
ago.
week. Yeah. No, last week.
Was it last week?
Nice try.
Hazel played last week. All right. McNinjaface picks up 2 points there, and he is off and running.
Mr. Jason Haynes says hello. Hello, Mr. Jason Haynes.
What's
Hope
up,
you're doing
Jay?
well. Rob Thomas says hello. Hello, Rob.
The Rob Thomas? Which
You
Rob
know what?
Thomas?
We're going with yes.
Which Oh, right.
I can neither
Rob
confirm
Thomas.
nor deny, but it's probably the real Rob Thomas.
I'm sure.
I gotta ask, who's Rob Thomas? He's a musician, right?
Matchbox,
Matchbox 20,
yeah.
okay.
So, yes, he is a musician.
Okay.
But he's kind of like mainstream now, isn't he? Didn't he? I guess Matchbox 20 is pretty mainstream anyway, right?
Aaron Utter says APA 9-ball lead tonight at Boulevard Billiards. Have great matches tonight.
Where is that? Is that the one in Ocala, Boulevard Billiards?
I don't
Where
know.
is that? That sounds like a good place.
Sean Wagner says, so glad I joined the APA. Having a great time in the league. That's what's up.
We're glad to hear it, Sean.
Even that
League
one
is
booked the
league is
game.
hella fun. It really, really is.
I tell you what, once this pandemic ends, there's going to be a lot more people
gonna
that want
come
to play League. I guarantee it,
big
because
way.
people are ready to get out, especially in the places where they have not been able to really get out safely.
yeah.
And
You know, and I always try to look at the positive in every weird scenario. And I tell you what, this has really reminded me how important friends are, and how important and how much I miss not being around them as much. And I can't wait for things to get back to normal. I'm going to be on like 17 teams, and I'm going to play 8 nights a week.
nice shot there. I think it's really going to reverse what
wonder
had
how
been going
Ashley
on
would
for
feel about
years,
that.
which was people were becoming more isolated,
Right in front of the TV. and-
depending on the social media as their form of interaction. Now that we're forced to,
Right. Now we don't want to do it anymore.
I swear, I really believe it will set off a reversal of that trend. Maybe not. I mean, it's always going to be there.
Right.
Not like
but
social media's
hopefully,
gonna go away,
hopefully it
but-
gets relegated back into like something we do on the side as
But I
opposed
think-
to like
Yeah.
taking over our whole life.
I think people are going to be craving actual human
Good shot.
interaction.
Man, I hear you. And I'm about the biggest introvert on the planet. Give me a video game and a six-pack, and you won't see me for a whole Friday night. And I don't want to be in front of my computer anymore.
So
I
we did.
really don't.
I don't want to interrupt you, to Rick Ranchez or whatever your name
Sorry,
is.
go
over there,
ahead.
but we got some bad news, and that is that it is not the real Robert Thomas.
No!
But
But we love you anyway.
he said he wishes, and he gets teased a lot about it. So I'm guessing every Rob Thomas does.
Jared from the office says hello.
Jared's tuning in. Get back to work, Jared.
Yeah. This is work, right? Nellie McGill says, I am so ready to get back to playing.
Where's Nellie at?
Nellie,
where's
where
she?
you at?
Is she at California? I mean, I'm going to guess California, New York, North Carolina, one of those 3 places. Maybe Pennsylvania? Let's see if I'm right.
Oh, dude.
You know, there's only a handful of states now that really haven't
Better
let,
shut down, shut down.
like fully shut down. So
Tommy Walter
maybe
says,
Louisiana, Nellie.
Tommy Walter says, hey guys, saying what's up from Dundalk, Maryland. I believe.
Dundalk.
Matthew Brisson, who is
Matthew
in our
Bryson?
chat. Bryson, who's in our chat all the time. He
Down
asks,
in
and he always asks
Louisiana.
the same question. He always says, how are you, Jason?
Yeah, I'm good, Matthew. It's good to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in. Saw your Alabama Tide one on Saturday pretty handily. I was excited to see them beat Georgia.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I rushed
McNinjaface
it.
misses that 9-ball. He
Dude, I
rushed
listened to your
it.
voice.
You're
So
You
listening
like
to
it?
his
Every
dulcet
time.
tones, huh?
You need to get on like the, that Calm app. You need to like just get
Calm?
on there and see if you can read some of the book.
Oh yeah,
Let's
he's
see if
like
they can
he's
sell
like
it,
Morgan Freeman over here. He's the
Matthew McConaughey?
he's
Yeah,
the
they
Morgan
all do,
Freeman
yeah.
of billiard commentators.
The Raindrop, narrated by Jason Bowe.
2 points here for McNinjaface. Got it. 15? 15-4? 1 dead ball.
Nelly,
racks.
you were right on the California. Nelly says she's from Montclair, California.
Montclair. So the interesting thing, Nelly, is I did hear, was it yesterday or earlier today, that apparently we do have a couple of leagues in California they think can start to reopen. I guess California
Hopefully.
has things in like regional tiers, and so a certain region, I think they said towards the San Francisco area, had hit orange maybe,
County?
or what? No, the
Oh,
tier
the
color,
tier,
like
red to
whatever that
orange.
means.
Yeah, it means
to where,
different
like,
things everywhere. so it's hard to keep
25%
track.
capacity or something. So I don't know. We've really had to, each time that happens in a state, kind of look at what's going on. And
Yeah. And we have whole
Yeah.
teams working on that.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
necessarily you or I, but Paul
balls
is
on the
doing a
break.
lot of what's the word I'm looking for?
legalese.
Legalese. No.
I don't know.
Not lobbying.
Oh, advocacy.
Advocacy.
Yeah.
That's the one. Thank you.
Well, and it's not even just that. It's also just understanding when the rules change. Okay, what do the rules say?
And how can we comply?
It's not like you get a ruling on pool rooms. It's you get a ruling on a bunch of things.
Sure. And where do
and
we
you
fit
have to
in?
navigate how does pool rooms fit? How does activities like pool league fit?
Murakumo Dojo says, "Hey, can we break 100 viewers today? I certainly hope so."
If you hit that share button,
the
we
share
can.
button.
You hit that share button, and we will break all kinds of viewers. Not viewers. We don't want to break any viewers.
We love our viewers.
Yeah. Don't break any viewers, no matter what.
And we do. This is Thursday, middle of the day. People are working. People are taking care of their kids and all that kind of stuff. The replay will be up, available for that.
Oh yeah.
And
You can
we'll
watch
be doing
it.
a lot
You can
more
watch
streams.
this match over and over and over again if you so choose.
As Quiet Robert mounts his comeback.
Quietly mounts his comeback.
Oh, that counts, yes.
This game, right?
It's only 2 points. It's a little less exciting
2
when it's points and
points.
not the rack.
All right. 2 points. What? 6 dead.
That's what it looks like. Yep.
All right.
Matthew Brad, don't tell anyone, as I tell everyone. Don't tell anyone that Jason is my favorite.
Okay.
He's my favorite too.
Okay.
Do what? Did I make it awkward? Everyone's
They're
staring
yeah,
at
everybody
me.
got quiet, and
I
the girls looked at
know.
you like in a funny way.
I'm reading the chat.
I thought it was
guys.
nice. I thought it was nice.
Butt while I'm racking, okay? Get out of here.
Oh, he's totally my favorite.
Oh, they're probably offended that they are not
Oh,
your
is
favorite.
that what
Maybe
it
that's
is?
it was
Oh,
a
I
jealousy
didn't-
look.
well,
I thought it was a different kind of look. Like, why did you say
Well-
that kind of look? But it was a how could you not say that about me look?
you know what? I
Another
didn't even
ball
think
on the
of myself-
break.
So, Chad, how do I dig myself out of this one? The Good Witch and Supermom are kind of curious on whether or not my favorite. You guys are my favorites too.
I've learned it's best just to drop it.
I'm gonna shut up.
over
That's
the
a good
years.
point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
So,
Stop talking and then let it see what happens.
Matthew says, "Did you get the death stare?" Yeah, I did.
Oh, scratching the side for Quiet Robert.
Well, it's not such a he gets the one, but how does he get back down for the two? So, Derek, how do you get back down to the two after you get the one?
Haven't figured it out yet.
That's fair.
He's still navigating.
Because that's he's gonna have to do something.
Next week, 1 p.m., we will crown our first ever studio champion.
That was not it, though.
That was not it. What were you
I was
hoping
trying
to do?
Pull on so it'd go here, and then this way and down that way. But
See, I'm gonna encourage
Like
everyone
life.
in chat. If you ever have the opportunity to be around a high skill level player, ask questions, learn stuff. They will. Good shot.
Nice. Oh.
I have learned more by just hanging out with good players than I ever could possibly learn by any other means. And I would say most sevens are pretty willing to share their knowledge because they want to grow the sport.
Even McNinjaface.
yes, you find me out every night out like this. Just come up and ask.
Oh, I
My
will.
calling card.
Just look for the guy who's about 6'2",
In
full
a
leotard,
unitard.
with a Russian police hat and a.
6'3". Okay, come on now.
You are pretty tall. I wish that jacket was maybe just a little longer.
I do too, man. I do too. But it's all right. That's why I've been working out this week and doing my leg workout. So
Is that your quarantine
Bless you,
routine there?
bless
You've
you.
been
Well,
working the
bless you
legs
with
in
it.
anticipation for the match.
yeah,
Squats.
yep. I know that wasn't gonna be a 1 week thing, you know.
Quiet, Robert. I tell you what, the Good Witch was nailing some of those cuts earlier.
Oh, you're welcome.
Like crazy cuts. And that last match, if you didn't watch the last match between the Good Witch and Supermom, there were some good shots in there, and there was some.
And you should go back and watch it if you haven't. You should probably go back and watch it 2 or 3 times.
And share it.
I would say on average, anytime we put a video out, you should watch it at least.
Ooh.
What'd I say, 2 or 3? Maybe 4 times.
Maybe 4.
4
maybe
times.
5.
I think 4 is probably all right. And then share it to everyone you know.
And then log into another account and share it and watch it.
If you haven't noticed, yeah, we're trying to improve on our analytics. That's a big word. Analytics.
I think Lucky Loser Billiards is a good point. It's responding to what I said earlier about ask your sevens. He says, good advice. Students should be not shy, but respectfully eager.
Did you say Lucky Loser Billiards?
That's what he said.
What is that? Is that a location? Is that
probably.
What is Lucky Loser Billiards? I'm wondering if that's a place.
Maybe. While we give him time to respond to that, Tommy Walters says, I just won my first singles board this past Sunday, and I'm now playing regionals in March. So I'm planning to see you in Vegas next April, Jason.
I hope so, too.
He's coming for you. He wants to see you.
I hope so. I hope I see him, too, because that means we'll be in Vegas.
Yeah, no doubt, right?
I never thought I could miss Vegas so much.
Vegas, man.
Vegas. So he won his first singles board. That's good. He moves on to the regionals. I guess we won't hold regionals this fall. We have regionals in the spring now.
You know what? There are smarter people than me figuring that out. Once it happens, you guys point me in the right direction, and I'll be there.
They have till November 30th to play on a singles board to enter the regional for the spring, which would get them back to Vegas in April. Man, and if that happens, both of our events next year, holy cow, they're going to be so large. You just would have never thought you could. If you've ever been to one of our events, you would have never thought you could, like,
make it bigger,
dramatically increase the size. I'm still trying to get my mind around how that might look, but 9 in the corner for McNinjaface. But it's interesting. I also got some information, like, even though the event might get larger, we probably still will have to take precautions, like different, distancing and
sure.
Because even by then, they say we probably have a vaccine and, hopefully things look a little different. But I can't imagine it's just going to be back to normal, full normal.
I mean, you bring up a wonderful topic. It's like,
I wish I knew. I wish you'd be rich if you knew.
Crystal ball, yeah.
You know how to bet on it, yeah.
It's pretty wild. Like, I will say this, like, diseases do disappear. Or, I think they just got rid of smallpox not too terribly long ago, if you follow those kind of nerd things like I do. So there's a world where this goes away, but it's going to take everybody to do it.
Well, we got our masks. You notice our players got their masks on.
Yep,
We've got our
safe.
masks on. Even though we do got a lot of space here in the studio.
We do have a lot of space.
We still take precaution. Look at that.
3?
Look
is that
at
3?
That. That's
4?
3.
That's 4.
4 balls
3.
in the 9.
4 balls and the 9.
4 on the break, including the 9 balls. That's a 5-point rack for
and a patch.
McNinjaface.
Well, we should make a McNinjaface patch.
Out from the squats. Driving the hips through. Driving the hips through.
Lucky Loser Billiards representing Greater Seattle APA.
Sweet.
He's on Bainbridge Island. That's cool. I will have to Google that.
Playing since 1967.
Are you serious? Playing pool since 67. I was going to say, we don't go back.
That's 53 years. Did I do my math right?
I don't know, but I want to know more about Bainbridge Island. Have you ever been up to Seattle? It's a cool city.
I have not. The furthest. I've been to San Diego.
But they got boats, ferry boats, and everything there.
San Diego and Vegas is the only 2 places on the West Coast I've been.
Oh, wow.
In my adult life. When I was younger, my father was military, so we moved around a lot, but I don't really remember all that, so it doesn't count.
McNinjaface, they say you have a very powerful break.
Thank you.
It's all part of his McNinjaface skills.
Part of what I've learned in the dojo.
Ooh.
Stop.
Tommy Walter says, it took me 11 years playing APA here in Maryland to win my first singles board, and I was very pleased with how I shot Sunday.
You should be.
My first trip to Vegas was in 2018.
Nice. Yeah, winning that singles board, I mean, it's
a big deal.
It is a big deal because you've won a local tournament, and you're gonna go play in a regional tournament, and try to win your spot in Vegas. But unlike the league stuff, you know, you're playing on your own. You're not with your team. And
I thought you did that on accident, Derek.
Yeah.
No, I meant to roll, but I didn't want to double hit it.
I noticed you don't ever call him McNinjaface.
Oh, I should. You're right.
It's okay.
McNinjaface.
We know that his name is Derek. But
ring character.
Talk from here or something?
Sometimes we like to go back and forth. He's on a roll, though.
Scott DeMaster says, been in APA since 2008 from Louisville, Kentucky.
Nice.
Brian Middlecoff, I've been in the APA for 26 years now. That's awesome.
Isn't it crazy how fast it goes?
It really, man.
I've been at APA 20 years. Mm-hmm. 20
You pretty much grew up here, man.
I have half my life now.
Yeah. Like literally half your life.
It's not yeah. So I get it.
It was not an exaggeration at all.
It's you get around this group of people, and it's a good place to be, you know.
Matthew, our top fan, by the way.
Is he the top fan?
Top fan, +1. My first trip to Vegas was my very first year in APA. My dad has never been, and I went my very first year. Then my dad went in 2018 with me and my mom for captains. Great experience. Man, I love that captain format. Holy smokes.
Captain's tournament?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Fun to watch, too.
Fast. It's fun to play. I actually played it when we were testing that. When we were testing out that format, we were playing it. Really fun.
Man, he does it that hard, don't he? 1, 2, 1. 1. I don't think McNinjaface is being as nice to Quiet Robert as he was to me last week.
He's smoking him. I told him about the belt. I told him about
so
the
he's
belt.
all fired up now.
Yeah, now they know that now that they understand they're making history by winning this event as the first of, I'm sure, many events we'll have in this studio, but the first is the first.
I'm pretty sure Supermom will take him down. Let's not count Quiet Robert out yet. There's still a lot of game to play.
Oh.
Supermom will have to have a super performance to be. Well, I don't want to look too far ahead. Let's not.
Right. I don't want to jinx Quiet Robert.
I think you'd be jinxing McNinjaface.
I don't want to jinx anybody, but if I do jinx anyone, I'm okay with jinxing McNinjaface.
I got to be honest. I have jinxed over the years several players, unfortunately.
Lucky Loser Billiards say the leotards seem a bit tight.
They do.
Do they?
I think they're great.
I lost 2 pounds since last week.
Good
I
job,
think it sells
dude.
the show. I think it sells the show.
Yeah.
Micah Lambert says, can we just acknowledge McNinjaface got a mini slam?
Did he get a mini slam?
Did you get a mini slam?
He doesn't know.
What?
Micah Lambert says, can we acknowledge that McNinjaface just got a mini slam?
What is that, a break and run and a on the break? You got both? Look at McNinjaface.
Well, there's 2 patches. Thank you
We're
for
over here
catching
just
that.
yapping away. We missed the
Talking
mini
about your own
slam.
spotlight, you know, it's all about you.
Hey,
Mini
this
slam.
is why Chad is important. They're like the third commentator. They're like another member of the team.
We're going to get you a patch, McNinjaface. Don't worry.
I should make him a custom one.
There you go.
With his face on it.
Yeah, man.
McNinjaface, a mini McNinjaface patch.
Mini McNinjaface.
Yeah. First one to do it.
We'll submit that to Greg
after
for approval.
Man, all these people talking about their Vegas experiences making me
I know,
miss
I'm
it.
fiending
Making
for
me
it.
miss it.
Billy Flores, I've been in APA 24 years in Detroit. Won a qualifier 3 weeks ago. Now just got to win regionals.
Missed that 8 in the side.
Scott DeMasters, I will be in Captain Tourney in Vegas next year. It'll be my first time to Vegas. You are going to love it.
Oh.
So here's a question for you, Mad King Bowman. So it's his first time going to Vegas. What are the top 3 things that he should know?
Oh, man. The top 3 things you should know. First time you go to Vegas? Wow.
Drink water.
Well, yeah. I mean, you definitely
that.
you definitely have to drink a lot of water.
It also depends on how serious you want to take it while you're out there. Like, do you want to really focus on the tournament and do as well as you can? And I know a lot of people go out there just, they have fun. You know, that's
I would
their focus.
say one thing you have to do is definitely, even if you're going to take the tournament 100% serious, figure out time when you can see the things that Vegas has to see, right?
Like
You don't want to go out
scheduling.
there and miss. Well, that's the nice thing about CompuSport, the program that we use to run
Sure.
the tournament now, is that you can see when you're going to have pockets of time throughout the tournament.
Mhm.
So as long as, you just got to make sure you see Vegas. Don't just go out there, play in the tournament, not see any Vegas.
Right. It's not just in a tournament. It's an experience. It's the whole deal. It's
Yeah.
not only walking into the ocean of tables, but it's also just being in Vegas. Like, how many times do you get an opportunity to go out there?
I usually recommend people try to avoid cabs from the airport.
Yeah.
And if you do take a cab, make sure you tell them specifically that you do not want to take the highway. They call it long hauling. And on some of the I think they've tried to clean it up, but sometimes you get a cab driver takes you on a 20-minute ride around the highway to get to a place that took
taking
you 5
advantage
minutes.
of a tourist who doesn't know the
So you
layout.
need to kind of let them know. So that's probably a decent tip, and probably if you're looking for a decent meal, under like $20.
What about that barbecue?
Ellis Island.
Yeah, Ellis Island.
Oh yeah, Ellis Island.
The
Always at
half
least
rack of
once.
ribs and the chicken, like
Go
corn,
get
and
tacos.
I don't know. It's a whole meal. It's more food than you can eat,
huge for the price.
and
Where's
it's like
Taco?
$15
Where's it
or
called?
something. Tacos
Taco
El
El
Gordo.
Gordo.
That's another good one.
Yeah, right there on the side by
Peppermill.
of course.
Everybody knows the Peppermill though. That's
steak dinner.
like
Turkey
an
Circus.
institution.
That is an institution.
Peppermill. I wonder how those places are doing.
Yeah.
You know, Vegas has been hit hard by the
Yeah,
pandemic.
mostly service out there. Travel.
Entertainment.
I
All
know-
right, 5 points away from McNinjaface. 4 points.
Do we start sharking him real bad, or
I don't think it'll work.
he
I
seems
think
pretty
he's,
focused?
I think he's impervious to the sharking. Even in those gloves. He's
Yeah.
right though. The touch, not being able to feel the
The
cue with
tactile,
the on the butt of the cue would be tough. All right, Quiet Robert. Now's the time. If you're gonna make some noise. No.
I will say this about Ellis Island. If you do go to Ellis Island,
I'm super hungry.
like,
I'm
be
super
ready to
hungry.
wait a little bit sometimes.
Not really. It's gotten better.
Has it
I don't
gotten
know when the
better?
last time you went there, but like they redid it all. So
I
there's
go
no
once a trip usually.
there's really no wait there anymore. I don't think I've waited to get in there.
Maybe I
for
just
years.
pick really dumb times to go.
Yeah.
That might be the deal.
I mean, you go somewhere on a Friday or Saturday, it's probably gonna be busier.
That's a good point.
Okay, keep rolling.
Man, I am super hungry now, though.
I know we still got to stop talking about.
Come on,
places to go.
McNinjaface. I mean, no. Just kidding.
We believe in a high level of professionalism.
Hey, in our studio, we get to do what we want. We could never do this out at the tournament in the,
Nor
in the
would
finals.
we. Nor
room.
would
could,
we ever. Because one, we would just go get food.
We could do what we want in here. This is our party.
And there's a 4 or 5 hour match. You can just have someone tag in, and you can go get some food.
What's the first thing you'll eat when you go back to Vegas? What do you miss most?
That's a lead.
What do I miss?
I know we all
most?
have favorite
Probably
foods that we
smash
eat, like the
burger
first day.
Not strip burger is what I'm thinking of.
I'm
Nah,
missing
fine.
In-N-Out Burger for sure.
Yeah.
I know that's not all that unique, but
God. You know what? I think I really miss just walking down the strip, man. Just walking down the strip and people watching. You know what I mean? Just going out there and seeing what's what. That's. Oh yeah, the Taco Bell that serves alcohol.
McNinjaface trying to finish this off here, and all we're talking about is lunch.
I know, right?
Oh. See, we stopped talking about lunch, and he misses.
I'm hungry now.
He misses.
So we sharked him on accident.
He actually
Not good.
showed up eating. He got out of his
I know.
Uber eating a bowl of food.
Dude, I'm quite the workout. on
It's
the pool
pretty.
table.
He's
Quite the workout.
pretty
Shot.
eccentric, McNinjaface. I will say.
Quite the workout.
There you
There you
go.
go.
Big point there for Quiet Robert. I don't know how big though. McNinjaface needing just 2 points.
I think we're gonna have to send Supermom out there to trip him. Supermom without missing a beat.
Oh no.
Ooh, that'd been huge.
Supermom without missing a beat
Trouble.
says, "Okay."
One ball to go.
Should we make him double bank it like we did?
No. Finish him. We are hungry.
Left-handed.
Oh, come on. Nice. Look
Good
at that.
game. Good game.
He didn't
Did it
mess around.
scratch?
McNinjaface did not mess around this week. He took it to Quiet Robert.
Yeah.
Woo! That was a blowout. That wasn't even close. How long did that take? 15 minutes?
Poor Jake.
Oh, 30 minutes? That's all right, Quiet Robert.
Quiet, but he's super
Hey,
good.
he made it to semifinal round. He's also very hot, I think, because he's in that overcoat.
The trench
so
coat.
we're going to let these guys get out of their costumes and cool off here. And we're going to shut it down for now, folks. We appreciate you guys tuning in on behalf of the Good Witch and Rick Manchez or whatever
I don't know
his
which
name
camera
is.
I can go to because I don't
I
wanna
only
get
see your
close to
hand,
it.
but and all of our competitors in the Spooktacular Shootout, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, next week, 1 o'clock Central, right here at the APA studio. We'll have the finals of our Spooktacular Shootout. Until then, be good to each other. Adios.
Adios.